crisp taste of Coke is so satisfying, it keeps me from eating something else that might really add those pounds.
Hello, Canada. Our beautiful home and native land has a big problem. Our children trust us to protect them from harm. But today, many parents feel frustrated and powerless, threatened by aggressive marketers who spend millions to manipulate our kids, pushing unhealthy food and drink products for huge profits. This has to stop.
Heart and Stroke Foundation says food advertising and marketing to kids, especially online, is a huge problem. In a new report, Heart and Stroke reveals that kids between the ages of 2 and 11 are exposed to more than 25 million food and beverage ads a year.
Marketing has become a significant conflict in the food and beverage industry. Business corporations have been using both false advertising and mislabeling to increase profits. This has resulted in poor health outcomes in our society.
My mother and my father were buying foods that said they were healthy, but they weren't.
You know, granola bars. They're not so healthy if you look at the sugar. The yogurt. We were doing all that.
Companies take advantage of consumers' lack of knowledge and deliberately advertise specific aspects of their products in the pretense of it being healthy. Not being clear in product claims is an effective strategy of false advertising. Nestle, a mega food and beverage company, openly claimed this in their advertisement.
Nestle's biggest offenses occurred in 1977 when they were caught aggressively marketing breast milk substitutes to mothers in developing countries. Now, there are a few problems with this besides the obvious. First of all, these ads were claiming the formula was basically the same as regular breastfeeding. They told the mothers they should wean their children off of breast milk early and switch them to Nestle food, or their child would become anemic because, eventually, breast milk is not sufficient for fast-growing bodies.
Companies trick consumers into believing their claims so that they can reap more profit. Openly stating that breast milk is not sufficient for fast-growing bodies is just plain outrageous.
In 2008, Nutella launched an advertising campaign promoting itself as a nutritious breakfast because of its vitamin-rich hazelnut content. It later emerged that the chocolate spread was 55% sugar and only 13% hazelnuts. The company was sued for $3 million in 2012.
Companies often cater their products as being healthy, but the truth in actuality differs. As consumers, it's important to take claims with a grain of salt. So what is mislabeling? It's when companies misstate the ingredients or the contents of their products. This is unethical because consumers will then be unable to make informed decisions resulting in potential negative effects such as overconsumption and/or allergic reactions. Now let's take a look at some mislabeled products.
Huge story, kind of a mini scandal erupting from Whole Foods supermarkets, which have apparently been routinely overcharging customers by overstating the weight of prepackaged meat, dairy, and baked goods, according to New York City's consumer chief.
700,000 pounds of the pasta and other products are being recalled due to mislabeling. The Department of Agriculture says the spaghetti and meatballs products contain milk, which is not listed on the label and could be an allergen. All of the affected products have the establishment number 794M inside the USDA inspection mark. Consumers should either throw these products away or return them to the place of purchase.
So why do companies use unethical marketing? Companies use unethical marketing to increase their profits. From their point of view, increase in profits is important not only for the company's survival, but also for the benefits that it creates in society. With more profits, companies can expand and create more jobs that stimulate the economy all around the world.
This is Willie. He's on his way to work in Alaska. This is John. He's on his way to work in New Mexico. Willie and John both work for us, a business that employs over 90,000 people in the U.S. alone. We are the Coca-Cola Company.
Although the companies of the food and beverage industry do create some societal benefits through unethical marketing, the future society costs will enormously outweigh these benefits.